Thanks for everyone for supporting the nurses this far. Today is the start of the trial. We stand with them. Who would have thought, well over 2 years later, it's all simply about our nurses being able to change in female-only spaces.
Well done.
I wanted to come to support the nurses because I think it's very important that women feel safe in the hospital environment. I think that's very important.
I value women's privacy and integrity. I don't like the idea of nurses being discriminated against because they're women and having their jobs threatened because they think they're women and they don't like the idea of sharing their changing room with a man.
It makes me feel unsafe that a man could walk into a change room and use it at the same time as me just because he pretends to be a woman. It would make me feel very vulnerable and I'd feel like I've completely lost my privacy and security.
Who would have thought that simply asking for a safe place to change, for a women's only space to change, would be the thing of courage in today's society? Because such is the situation whereby when men identify as women, the authorities, the structure of our society now protects those men, and the women that speak out end up quite alone, end up feeling scared, and end up in front of this court 2.5 years later.
The other side of the argument basically says that those nurses, whatever their beliefs, should suspend their instinct to be fearful and uncomfortable for the sake of the whims of a man. And if you need to categorise that as hateful, then I think it means that you don't really have an argument at all.
Christian Concern stands with them because truth matters, and God's amazing truth in Genesis 1 that we are made male and female is the fundamental of all of this. We're very proud of the lawyers that we've instructed to do this case, and we are hoping that justice will win out in the end, that common sense will win out in the end.